as well.
Do we expect anything less from this season and this fixture? It's like, I think we said before that it could be a silly one, and it absolutely was, wasn't it?
It was crazy,
a bit unfolded. But aye, all good fun.
There's obviously tons for us to talk about. Maybe go through the match in as fine detail as we can, I guess. Starting at the first half, I mean, Celtic were absolutely nowhere near it. I don't even have the words to describe. Martin O'Neill said himself, never mind second best, they were about fourth best. Pretty poor the first half. Do you think maybe in retrospect the manager gets team wrong?
I don't know. I see this thing about, he should have started Rio Hatate. I'm not being funny. Rio Hatate hasn't been anywhere near up to the standards that he should have been for the last year to 18 months. He's come on and he's finally made a difference. I think it's been a long-awaited performance from Rio Hatate. So, to be honest, I wouldn't have really changed the midfield. I think I would have probably opted for that same midfield. I know Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, it was probably a bit of a culture shock for him on Sunday. He just looked well off the pace. He looked like a rabbit in the headlights. It wasn't any surprise at all to see him hooked at half-time. I think that's maybe a wake-up call in terms of where his fitness is at the minute as well. But, plaudits for O'Neill for making the changes at half-time. I think he definitely made the right changes. You talk about Tinecchia, he deserves a run of games. But again, whenever I said Tinecchia has started, he's not influenced the game from the first whistle. The only time he's really made a difference or made an impact is from the bench. And he has got a super sub role, and he's the expert at it at the minute. But yeah, I think in retrospect, to be honest, maybe Shavan-Kara, maybe he should have started up front instead of Adamu. But again, Adamu, I mean, he wasn't getting any service, so it's hard to judge him as well. I don't know. I think Rangers just blew him apart, to be honest, in the first half. I think Celtic fans would have been probably fearing the worst at half-time as well, or maybe lucky to go down just 2-0 to win 2-0 down. I thought you were perhaps looking at, an absolute mauling, 3 or 4-0 in the cards. But to Celtic's credit, as this Martin O'Neill's team seems to do, they just find a way just to battle back. And I think that point just about keeps them in the title race.
What do you think, Mick? I mean, I would probably agree with Ryan. I think had they lost yesterday, I would have probably think title race over for Celtic, but I think they're still in it.
Just about. I mean, there's still a lot needs to happen for Celtic to win this league this year. Maybe too much. I don't think it was as much a personnel problem at the start on Sunday as a tactical problem. And it's a tactical problem. I think Celtic are now, I mentioned it in the Hotline Live last night, they're a team that's caught between 3 different managerial styles and ways of playing, and they've lost any sort of semblance of what they're actually about. And this, I mean, sorry to get the mention, whether you call it getting the ball forward early or being direct or you want to call it, it's not the way Celtic have played for a long, long time. They put Adamu in there, who's a big lump of a guy, and the temptation is when you're under pressure or you're getting pressed, hit him. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't win a single ball at any point in time in the game. And any time he even got in the way of a ball that was long, the second ball wasn't getting snapped up because Oxlade-Chamberlain and Negrin are not guys that are going to go and win second balls. They're just not in their game. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think, we mentioned as well, that latest in a long line of big-name players who have been completely swamped by the fixture, taken aback by the pace, the ferocity, intensity, and just didn't handle it. Give the ball away far too many times and had to be sacrificed. It wasn't. I'd understand why they played him, a bit of composure on the ball, but you don't get time in the ball in this fixture, and he paid the price for it. So Celtic were malfunctioning all over the pitch in the first half. I mean, they were trying to get the ball up early. It wasn't sticking. And they were putting diagonal at Dyson Maeda, who couldn't control a bag of cement. Yang was completely ineffective. Yang was actually, people say he's anonymous, but that made him it was actually worse because he wasn't helping out his fullback, who was getting a real tough time. Romans was given there for first half was a real problem. Rangers are a long ball team, right? They were launching balls up to the centre of the defence, and then the 4 or 5 guys running about it, picking up scraps. Celtic couldn't cope. When they changed it at half time, I don't know what happened at half time. I think something happened at half time when they had a real conversation saying, why are we playing this way? And right at the Rangers' hands, playing right at the Rangers' hands, and we're getting thumped. It was almost like it's go back to kind of what their strengths are. Try to pass a ball, try to build, get some wide play, get players forward, have combination play, some kind of passing game. And it got a bit of joy. Rangers, in fairness, I thought they wet the bed. I thought they played into Celtic hands as well by changing their formation in a kind of defensive way to see it out, invited pressure, and Celtic grabbed the chance and bossed the second half.